Relocating abroad, is it a good decision? Is it something I encourage anyone to do? And the answer is yes. Because the thing is this, many people, including myself, left the country to give a second choice to our children. By second choice, we mean when they are of age, they are 18, they are 19, and then they are now independent. They can decide where they want to stay. But if you do not give them that opportunity, they will need to struggle like we have struggled to get to where we are at. Aside that, even for you as a parent or you as an adult who want to make such a decision, is it profitable? Is it worth your investment? The answer again is an affirmative yes. If you pick an executive in a country in Africa, Nigeria for example, individual who is the branch manager of a bank, or somebody who works in an oil company as an engineer. Now, there are two of them who are at the same level. A stays back and B decides to travel out. US, UK, or Canada. I'll just use these three as an example. B relocates. Now, except he gets a job, a similar job abroad in which he relocated with, naturally what happens is it appears that his position goes down. Even his earnings, his financial status goes down. And that's what many people are not aware of. When you relocate abroad, except it's a job that took you abroad, you will kind of struggle. In fact, some will say you kind of suffer. Some will even say you kind of regret it at first because that shock, financial shock, culture shock, lots of shocks you're going to experience. So it's going to be difficult at first. Basic things you could afford, you're going to struggle with them. And not going to be for one day, 1 week, not even for 1 month, or some not even 6 months. So you're going to struggle regardless where you go to, except again, you have some buffers aside from maybe you got a job, maybe you have a family abroad and then you're going to live with them for the first 1 year. So you're not paying rent, you're not paying any bills. That might be a bit easier for you. But if you're just going there and you're starting afresh, renting a house, looking for a job, and maybe the other partner is studying and all that, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be difficult. You might even regret it at first. And then maybe you who have been used to driving a car, your partner had a car and maybe even had a family car. So we're living in a big house, in a fine house, in a gated estate. You had a security, you had a maid, you had a cleaner in the office who comes, tidies up your office. And then you had a PA, maybe even an executive assistant. You're quite comfortable. If that's the life you were living in Nigeria, for example, and relocating to study abroad, it's not going to be like that. You're going to struggle. You're going to hop on buses. You're going to trek long distances. You're going to wait at the bus and train station for minutes before the bus arrives. In the cold, you're going to miss your bus. Some might even cry. What kind of a life is this? What kind of a decision is this? Oh God, Talo Shemi. Who sent me? What am I running after? What exactly is my problem? And you might even start hiding face. But your other people back home will feel, he's traveled abroad and they think he's traveled abroad. Money just falls in the morning like this when you come out of your house. It's like when the snow falls, you just see money like snow and begin to pick them. No, not exactly. So the first few months, and for some, it's even as bad as first few years. You will struggle, it's going to be tough and difficult. But remember, the A, he's doing well. Maybe he's even got another promotion. And then he's gone for some courses and some studies. And then he's gotten another promotion. He's earning more, he's earning big and all that. While this other fellow is still struggling, trying to scratch the surface of his life to know what happens next. And this guy is comfortable, this guy is fine. You know what you need? Time, hard work. Let me say this jokingly, and I mean it. I was sharing with some of my staff some days ago. I was first to relocate or travel abroad and relocate actually in 2009. And I said if I had successfully traveled abroad then, I don't think I'll have furthered my studies. I don't think I'll have started a company. Well, I maybe started a company, yes, but I don't think I would do all of this mind doctor, doctorate, even MSc. I won't do any of those. I'm not sure I would do any of those things. So by now I'll be very rich. I'll have plenty of money. That one guaranteed. Because you know why? In the UK, in the US, and in Canada, you don't need a degree to make money. And I'll say that again. You don't need a degree to make money, to be comfortable. You don't need a degree to get a job and good money drive the latest car, live in your own house. You don't need a degree. What you just need is hard work. If you're hardworking enough, you can earn more. Even in the country where you are in, you can earn more than a lecturer. There's a way it works, but it is hard work. And I was pleasantly surprised when I came in here and I saw that there were menial jobs that you did not need a degree for, you do not even need a certificate for. Once you can read and write, you can express yourself, you can speak, and then you apply for the various, of course, you open a bank account and all the rest, apply for the job and then you get the job, and you're hardworking, and you can work for long hours, take on extra shifts. Boy, you will make plenty money. And then once you're eligible for credit, you will get the latest car. You will get the latest car, 2025 Mercedes-Benz, you'll be able to buy it. You get a very big house without a degree. But back home, to be able to afford that, number one, you have to buy it in cash. But that's not even the problem, because some of these people can't even afford it. If they work hard enough, long enough, they can't even afford it. But to be able to earn so much to buy such a car, you must have had several degrees, done courses, certification, ISOs. My word. So I don't understand why that is how it is back home, where you need to study and study and study and go bored like I am for you to be able to even earn peanuts, even peanuts. Because let's face it, what a bank branch manager earns in a month, somebody who works in care without a degree, without certificate, somebody who works in care, who takes on extra shifts, will earn it in 2 weeks, without a degree. So I just wanted to say this, just to be clear, that first of all, you do not need a degree to make good money, to live a very good life, a comfortable life, to be able to travel and go for some vacations in countries of your choice, in some of these countries. That's one of the very amazing and shocking things that I found out.